Okay, we wait a few seconds so that everybody arrives. I just put a bit of music. Okay. All right. Excellent. So welcome, Cataline, Davina, David, Rosie, Amarjit, Lee, Vladimira. So welcome, everybody. Okay, so now let me put that down. Excellent. Great. So thanks all for joining. All right. So can you all see my screen okay? Can you hear okay? You can use the chat on the right side of your screen. So just type, are you all good? Yes? Perfect. All right, so we'll be spending the next hour together. So thank you very much for taking the time to join today. All right, so let's get cracking. So what we are going to do today is to see how to launch your business in less than 10 days from home, whilst doing what you love, give sense to your everyday activities, and impact children's learning. And all that without feeling alone on any technical expertise. Okay? So let me show you how we are going to do that. So my promise today will be to show you how you could become your own boss from home in a matter of days, whilst doing what you love and impact children's learning. On how you could personalize and sell award-winning books with just your PC computer and a laser printer. Could be black and white laser printer, that's okay as well. Quickly generate sales and unlimited earning potential with amazing profit margin. So we'll see that in detail later on. Benefit from a huge booming market renewed each year with more than 615,000 births. Again, I will be sharing some few figures with you later on. And also how you will enjoy an amazing webinar offer, and there will be gift as well at the end of the webinar. Is that all good so far? Yeah? Okay. So who is this webinar for? Okay, so I don't know if you've ever felt this way, you know, when they're going to work or when you woke up. I love this one because I could recognize myself at one stage of my life. Okay, so basically this webinar is for if you feel caged, working 9 to 5 and feel trapped, soulless, and on a hamster wheel that keep moving faster and faster without improving the outcome. Parents looking for a better work-life balance and see your children grow while developing a meaningful activity. If you are a kinderpreneur, and basically you are already sold on the idea of becoming an entrepreneur, you've been thinking about it for a while, but you've not found yet the right vehicle to commit to. And you are probably still afraid of making the big jump. Or maybe you already have got a business and you look for new quality products to extend and diversify your product range. And basically you are looking for meaningful activity to develop from home and earn extra income without being alone and waste time, money, and expertise. And that's usually, you know, when we set up a business, that's where things can get bad in terms of wasting a lot of time, wasting a lot of budgets, on not having the expertise in the right places. Does that speak to you? Is that good? Okay. All right. Perfect. So I'm Catherine Walker. I'm the founder of My World on I. Okay, so let me tell you a bit more very quickly about my background so that you understand a bit more the philosophy behind My World on I. So basically, I worked for several years in the UK for a large blue chip organization where I was responsible for talent acquisition. So it was a very busy job, it was well paid, and I loved it back then. But then when my two daughters were born, so that you can see on the picture, my lovely daughters, I probably like many parents, so with them arriving, my priorities really started to shift. And I was still, you know, working long hours, and I was leaving for work, they were in bed, going back, they were not yet in bed, but I just had time to read them a bedtime story. So it was, you know, starting to be very frustrating for me. I was working long hours, and even when I was at home, my mind was not really here because I was thinking about everything, about the work, about managing logistics, about the house, the guilt of not being here enough for the girls. So it got, you know, worse and worse up to the point where everything collapsed around me. My husband left, he moved abroad. So basically, and also my younger daughter that you can see here smiling, she's got a genetic condition, which means that learning for her is really difficult, and learning at school is kind of a bit of a nightmare. So school was becoming really hard. And so just to make a story short, after months of struggling, I started to do a lot of research about children's learning, what's the best way to learn. I met with a lot of speech therapists, with a lot of neuroscientists, psychologists, and so on. So I really became passionate about the subject. Learn a lot, what is being done worldwide. So it really became a passion. And basically one day I woke up and I say, oh, obviously, you know, the answer was in front of my eyes. And I say, well, now I really want to make that a full-time job. And I did not mention, but when they were very little, I was reading them bedtime stories, and I was inventing stories where there was a hero. So I was putting their names, their friends, their pets, and they absolutely loved. And even as very tiny babies, I could see something, you know, in their eyes when I was adding personalizations, that they were so much more interested. They were repeating after me and so on. So I really could see there was something very special about personalization. So that's how you know, My World on I was born. So one day I made the big jump, and that was very much despite my own fear, and also despite, you know, people around me saying, don't do it, just keep your safe job and so on. But anyway, so I felt strongly about it, and I made the big jump. And in addition to my vision to help children learn better while having fun, I also wanted to help entrepreneurs who want to become their own boss with something they believe in. So that's why with My World on I developed a framework that allows you to get started and to start your activity with everything prepared for you. So really to make it very easy and fast and benefit from our years of experience. So that was also the idea behind My World on I. So since then, My World on I has been growing worldwide, as I will show you some figures later on. And today, our distributors are selling thousands of books every month. So that's why I'm really excited today to share this with you, so that you also could be part of this amazing adventure. Okay? All right, so My World on I, our vision, as you've heard me saying already a few times, it's to help children learn while having fun and empower entrepreneurs to achieve better work-life balance and really professional success from the comfort of their home. Our expertise, so it's 10 years experience, 150 distributors worldwide, and they are spread around about 20 countries. And we've got also pluridisciplinary teams, again, that are also based worldwide. With media coverage, so TV, press, radio, and also our products have been selected. I've had a few prizes, like for instance, the Grand Prix du Jouet, where they were voted best personalized product. We've also had the selection of the LTech trophy, and as you can see, a lot of publication on the media. So that's really nice to see that the products are very popular. A bit more about the culture of the company. So I will define it as collaborative, meaning that it's a very flat structure. And we very much encourage distributors, to tell us what they like, what they don't like, what they would like to have, and so on. So we encourage a lot of communication and exchange. It's evolutive as well, because now we are in a world where everything is moving so fast that you've got to be able to adapt, to learn. And the ability, learn to learn is something also very important for us. So evolution is critical. So we are looking for distributors that like change, that like to move forward, that like to learn new things. And innovative, because there's always new products, new concept going out. And also what we try to do is to leverage technology, to use it as a way to help children learn better. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Perfect. So a bit more about the concept. Okay, so it's a project with strong human values, which is based on positive education. And basically, we want to transform children's approach to learning, develop self-esteem, and ignite the love for reading. And all that can be done through personalization, because personalization really generates strong emotions, amaze children and their parents. As I mentioned earlier on, with award-winning stories, which are developed with children. We do workshop with children. We work a lot with experts in child development, like a speech therapist, neuroscientist, psychologue, and so on. We work with teachers. We work a lot with the Montessori methodology, as you could have guessed, and also with our own network of distributors. So I will be showing you later on, we organize work groups where our distributors can participate in each step of the development of a product. All right, so the concept is also an innovative and unique approach, which allows you to create high quality personalized stories from anywhere, anytime, and I will show you how that works. And from that, you benefit from the know-how of 10 years experience. And basically, when you get started, you get all you need to get started in less than 10 days. Usually it's much less, but let's say 10 days. And also you can benefit from a growing market, which is driven by strong societal trends with short-term ROI, so return on investment. All right, okay, I will be coming back to those points in more details. A bit more about the product range. So far we've got about 100 references. So main range will be the books, personalized books that you can see here. There's also a range of music albums, so that those could be as physical music albums or as downloads. DVD cartoons that are personalized with a picture of the child. So here again, physical or downloads. You've got also letters and poems. We've got school books. And also with the My World on My Academy, there are activity books, educational kits, and so on. So quite a wide range of stories for children. Okay, so let's have a look now at the personalized books. So as I mentioned earlier on, the objective is to stimulate learning, improve self-esteem, and enhance their imagination. Okay, so the books can be personalized with many elements, and all those depend on the book. Could be the first name, the surname, the age, friends, where they live, pets, and so on. All books are also available in several languages, and you've got some few examples here. All right, so let me show you briefly how it works. So personalization comes with a little software that is here. Let me open one, and I will just show you briefly how that works, and then I will showing you a video on how the books can be built. So first phase is this one, is about personalizing the text of the books. So for that, there's a little software that you just have to open. Okay, so basically, you just have to create a new project. Well, I will call it test. You choose a language. So here we'll take English. We'll choose a book title. So let's say we choose Dinosaur Land. First name of the child. So who would like to be the dinosaur? Who should we put? Mel? Allez, Mel Parker, I just invent. Let's say you were born in 2020, so you are 2 years old. You're a girl, and which town? What would you like? Tremadog. Okay, I don't know this place. Tremadog. Tremadog. Perfect. Friend's name. Who should I put? So I put Lee. Boy. We'll put a girl. Vladimira. Okay. Who else? Just put in the chat. Sam. Okay. Spell it right. Okay, a girl, and we'll put the mother. So that has to be a girl. We'll put Charlotte. Okay, here you can put the personalized mission. So let's say happy birthday, lots of love from Mummy and Daddy, for instance. We put the date, and basically when you click make book, it will create the content of the book. Also, on each book, at the end, there will be your own contact details. So that's a nice thing to have. And then what you have to do once you've created your text, you just have to print it over the pages that we supply with the pack. On here, I will have a short video to show you how to build the book. So once they are printed, we'll move to phase 2. With this short video. Okay, great. Okay, so I was looking at the questions in the chat. So I saw there were a few questions with regard to the books. So one of them was, how do we print the books? So basically, you see here you've got white pages. So basically, you just put those in the printer, and what you do is to add the text that we saw on this video here. You would just add the text, or let me show you the text here. You print over those pages, and everything will be automatic. You don't have anything else to do. And then you follow this video. So that's why I was mentioning that you need to have a laser printer. Black and white is okay. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. Nicola was asking what type of paper do you use? Basically, I will show you. Basically, it's a 170 grams paper. It's slightly glossy, and that's why the print has to be laser. Otherwise, it smudges. So you see, I know it's hard to see this way, but they are a bit thick, you know, and already pre-printed in colors. And for the covers, they are hard covers. and they are delivered flat. And like that, you can, once the book is built, it's something that's really, really strong. I've got one superhero, for instance. And here, hardcover, and you see once it's built, they're very, very strong books. That's okay, Nicolas, answered your question? Perfect. I had a question from Mel about pricing. Well, for those size books, basically what we do regular benchmarking. So this way we can advise you on recommended retail price. So for the books, the retail price recommended is £19.90. There's also, but I'm not going to develop that today, but during the training, we show you ways of increasing your basket by using the ebooks, by using the activity books. So I would say the starting price would be £19.90. You also can add extra if you add a picture page and so on. But yes, we are here to advise you on the recommended retail price, and in the training as well, we give you some ideas in terms of how to publicize, how to market, and so on. Okay? All right. Okay, let's move on. So here we've got some few testimonials from customers who bought the products. I'm not going to leave them all. You can find them on the website, or here they are. Oh, voila. Okay, beautiful product, well made with high quality hardback cover, which made it extra special. I just read the shortest one. Truly lovely book, well presented on excellent value for money. Beautiful illustrations, went down like a stone with my niece. Definitely going to be a bedtime favorite. Okay. All right, so let's move on now with the music range. So here we've got 30 albums in 8 languages. So we've listed them here, and they are available as downloads or as physical products. And you know, that's a question I've got quite a lot, is that, oh yeah, now people don't have CD players, and absolutely. But bizarrely, people still buy a lot the physical side, the physical version, or if not, they will buy both, physical plus the download. But the nice thing is that you have the choice. Basically, your customer decides if they want a physical CD or if they want the download that they can install on their phone, in the car, or wherever they like. So if you want, let's listen to a few tracks. Let's try. The bestseller is Music for Me. So let's listen to one of the tracks.
Wake up, Amy. Time to get out of bed. Wake up, Amy. Don't you be a sleepyhead.
'Cause the sun is shining.
Amy. Hey, Eloise. Do you know your ABCs? Why don't you sing along with us?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q.
Close your eyes, Amy. Rest your head. Go to sleep.
All right, so those music albums are also very popular because they are very educative in terms of age range. I had a question, Kim, you were asking for the age range for the music. It goes from 0 to 8 years old. And customers really love it because, you know, the music is very bouncy and it sticks to your head, but also they're very educational. So children can learn to count, they can learn the alphabet. Some songs are for each moment of the day of the child. So they make a really very nice present for the as birth present up to about 8 years old. That's okay for the music range? Yeah, so you've got it in several languages. So also it's quite popular when parents would like the child to learn another language, or if you've got bilingual families, and you've got more and more bilingual families now. So that's where, you know, distributors also will not just sell English albums, but they will probably will sell some albums in other languages. All right. Okay, so few more testimonials for the music. Again, I will read the short ones. The songs on the CD are lovely, bouncy, and just right for the little ones to dance and sing. Very pleased with it. Excellent gift for interaction with the little ones and a fun way to learn. Okay. All right, so let's move on. Now with the DVD cartoon range. So you see here we've got some so they're personalized with a picture of the child. And there's some classic ones like Snow White, like The Little Mermaid, obviously they're really popular. And for the boys, there will be more things like Amazing Kid, Turbo Kid, and for the dads, we've got Amazing Dad as well. So let me show you, I've got a little track. So here as well, obviously it's available as a download or as a physical product so that your customer can choose whatever they prefer. All right, so let's have a look at the trailer of the DVD cartoons.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I was a race car driver. I wish I was a hero. I wish I was a princess.
You are the star. Personalized story adventures will make your child feel special as they star in their very own cartoon. Not only will your child be the star, they will also learn valuable lessons that can help build self-esteem and provide feelings of pride. Each DVD is a fun-filled, action-packed, fully animated cartoon. And best of all, your child is the star throughout the adventure. And it is so easy to get one. All you need is a clear, full-face, front-view color photo of your child.
Okay, so here again, we've got some few testimonials. All right. This was a gift for my niece. It was a big hit, and of course, she loves it. Quick shipping, thank you. The kids love to see themselves on the video, on super quick delivery. Voilà. So again, a very popular product. It's more, you know, a fun product that they will watch as a family. So, so that's the DVD range. Does that make sense? Is that okay? I've got Elisa as a no child protection issues if you using the picture. No, because the parents are giving you the picture. So obviously, if you were taking a picture of a child without the parents' knowledge, it would be a problem. But usually people, well, all the time, the parents or grandparents or whoever orders will give you the picture. If it's via the website, they will upload the picture. If you meet them at a fair or something else, they will give you or email you the picture. So it's no problem whatsoever because you've got the agreement of the person giving you the picture. But yes, you are right, Elisa, it's a good point to highlight. All right, so let's move on now with Create Kids, which is a digital platform that we have developed for children, for parents. But initially, I've really developed Create Kids that is mainly aiming at teachers because I wanted to make classrooms a bit more interactive. You know, as I mentioned, one of my daughter has got learning difficulties on the genetic condition, which makes learning really difficult. And in a classical system, it does not work for her. So that's why I wanted to create something to give tool to teachers to get children a bit more interested, a bit more motivated. So with the Create Kids platform, there are 70 templates to choose from. That includes books, scrapbook, greeting cards, school books, diploma, newspapers, many more, and so on. On all that, they can personalize the production. And the objective is to encourage teamwork, enhance motivation and creativity. So with that, now I did not put it here, they can import pictures, elements, videos, whatever they like, so that each creation is unique. So just to give you an idea or an example, so for instance, in a classroom, they might have studied something about dinosaurs. And instead of learning by heart and forgetting like 2 weeks later on, they could produce a little newsletter about dinosaurs. So like that, they can choose the pictures, they can choose whatever they are going to write. So they can do that as a teamwork, as a class, and then they can print it out, giving it to parents. And then you see children are very more proactive in their learning. And that's very much the philosophy behind Create Kids. Okay, so I've got a little video here that will show you how it works.
Are you looking for a new, unique way to engage your kids or pupils in a more funny and useful way of learning? Creating engaging training and communication materials is hard, and it takes up a lot of time that teachers simply don't have. Also, they usually have to cover all costs for procurement from their own pockets, and there are no funds for that. But what if we told you that there is a way to create materials that are easy to use, empowering, engaging, and generate profits for the school? An innovative, affordable solution that will enable you to create personalized books, scrap or yearbooks, Facebook covers, newsletters and newspapers that will help teachers and children acquire knowledge and have fun at the same time. Well, now there is. Introducing Create Kids. Our ambition, change the way you educate and motivate kids by making them facilitators of their own learning. The platform Create Kids is so easy to use that children can use it with their teachers, parents, or on their own. All can be done by clicking and dragging and choosing amongst a large range of templates, importing their own images, videos, text, music. They can even record their own messages or music. Moreover, you will make it possible for children to make their creative dreams come true. Thank you for your support. Create Kids is just a click away.
All right, so let's move on now with the My World Online Academy. So for that, it's our new baby with interactive and fun programs to learn new skills. Okay, so like for all our products, objective is to stimulate learning, improve self-esteem, and enhance imagination. And here we are developing a lot of fun stuff, like we've developed a program around learning the emotions, where there's a lot of videos, quiz, music, games, and so on. We also have got the little yogi, so to initiate children about to do yoga, learn for an alphabet with the yoga. So all the My World Academy has got educative kits on online interactive programs. So this one is a new baby. Okay, does that make sense? All right, so a bit more about the future. So basically, there's ongoing investment for new product launches throughout the year. And as I mentioned earlier on, we are listening and working with our distributors to develop amazing new concepts and products. So that allows us to launch new concepts, new collections, more languages. There are regular software upgrades. And also we develop a lot of new marketing tools, tuto, available on the e-learning space, video trailers, training on specific subjects, and so on. So it's always, you know, I was speaking about evolutive. So that is very much the case in new product development, and also with the tools, coaching and training we are providing within the company. Okay? All right, so a bit of market highlights. I'm not going to bore you with too many figures today. If you want some more figures, you can ask me at the end of the webinar, and I can email you a detailed market research. But here, for today, just a few key figures. So it's a market which is renewed each year by 615,000 new births. That was the latest figures for 2020. More than 66 million UK population, on this 9 million children below 10 years old. On 10 year, below 0 to 10 years old as a main audience for our personalized products. On the UK children market grew for the 4th consecutive year, and one in books sold are for children. So you see it's a very, very large market. On the target audience could be parents for nearly 36%, grandparents. Alors, grandparents are mainly keen on the book side, on others, so that would be for birthday presents, Christmas presents, godfather's present, and so on. So quite a wide audience that you can choose from. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you want more detailed figures, just let me know and I will forward you some data. All right. Okay, so let's move on. And now we'll look more, we saw the product range. Now we are going to see more how it works. And so basically the concept, we wanted it to be very flexible and very simple. So it works as a license. And that allows you to get started very easily and quickly and to do it from home. And that also allows you to work at your own pace and therefore to have a better work-life balance. Growing market, so we saw just few figures. It's a very growing market. And also the personalization market is exploding right now. And it's a market which is renewed each year with a new birth. Rentability, and here we'll have a look at some detailed figures in a minute. But a big plus of the concept is that there's no royalties, so you don't have hidden cost, and you've got profit margins which are by 5. And for some, for the educative kit and ebooks, you've got 100% product margin because we give them to you for free. You will see, I'm just getting ahead, but I will be showing you that later on in the webinar. And you can benefit from our expertise and training. So from our know-how, our brands, the technology, and the products, so that you can accelerate your development and you are not alone. And that is very important because there's ongoing support via the training platform, via the webinars, via the individual coaching, and so on. But I will detail that a bit later on. That's okay? Yeah, just put the questions, as we go. And I try, when I see them, I try to answer. And if not, we'll cover them again later on. All right, so just to give you a bit more details about the training and development. So basically, when you get started, you always get some individual training sessions, so which is very much tailored to your needs, to your experience. You've got access to the e-learning platform, and there's a lot of stuff up there, a lot of tutorials, a lot of videos, on which is not only technical, but also a lot on the what I call the soft skills side. So how to prepare your pitch, how to develop. So some could be more technical about running digital campaigns, and so on. So it's quite varied e-learning. We've got work groups, practical guides, and webinars. So webinars could be on a very specific subject. One we did recently was about on the Pareto law. So really to help everybody to think about the way we organize our workload. The 80-20 law. So the webinars could be on large subject like this one, or could be on a new product launch, or could be on a new product development. So that is quite a varied way of developing skills within our distributors. Does that make sense? Okay, so all the benefits you will get. Oh, sorry, I'm aware there's a lot of information and I'm trying to go through it, but there will be a recording so that you can watch it again, because there's a lot of info today. Okay, so the benefits you will get, it's an all-in-one concept where you get the license, the software, the award-winning products I showed a bit early on, and you've got also training on development. It's transparent and there's no hidden fees. So there are no royalties. You don't have to renew each year, and the margins are fully yours to enjoy. And basically, after you just order your stock as and when needed, and there's no minimal quantity. So if you want one CD in Japanese, you do one in Japanese. If you want 500 music for me, or 500 or 100 Fairyland, you just order as and when needed. You've got amazing profit margins, and I will be showing you some figures in a moment. All right, so basically in terms of journey of becoming a new distributors, the first thing is that you will be able to reconnect to your inner child with an inspiring and meaningful activities that you can develop at your own pace for better work-life balance, while touching the life of thousands of children and bring smile to their face. You will be able to launch your activity thanks to a turnkey concept that allows you to get started nearly straight on with all you need, and for that you don't need expertise. You don't need to be a programmer. You don't need to know how to develop a website. All that is provided for you, and I will show you later on. You will gain superpowers because we will transfer you all our superpowers, and you just have to follow and implement our step-by-step development program, right? And then you can flourish. So you will develop and accelerate your expansion in a creative environment, and you can organize your work as you wish for, again, what we spoke about, a better work-life balance, and an activity in which you thrive and impact the lives of children. So that is really important to us and to all our distributors. Okay? A question I've got quite a lot is, where can I sell? Basically, there's a lot, many different ways of distributing the products. That could be offline, online, and very much for that you decide. You develop your strategy according to your competencies, your availability, what you like doing. Here, I've just listed a few of them just to give you some examples, but there are many more. And as I mentioned, it could be offline or online or both. So here are just some examples. On the occasions for those type of products, they can be sold basically throughout the year, and that I would say a big strength because, you know, for sometimes in the toy market, it's mainly at Christmas. For those type of products, you can sell them throughout the year, so there's not heavy seasonality all year round, because they make perfect present and keepsake. Also, they're used a lot as learning aids. So I know that a lot of distributors as well have developed partnership with speech therapists, with schools that use the product. They make amazing birthday presents. They come also very good for baby showers or christening or birth present. Great for Christmas, great just for the sake of making a present. And here I put repeat orders, and that's a very big strength of those type of products, because we are on the emotional side. Most customers will come back to buy more products. So there's a very good fidelization. and that helps very much the word of mouth. All right. Okay, so here I've got few feedback from distributors. So I will let you read them. I might just read one. Okay, let's read Sue first. My mother and I decided to run the business together, and I have been with My World Online for 3 years now. It's been great to have something different that not everyone else is trying to sell. In all the shows and markets I have been in our area, products sell easily. The collection has increased a lot since we started, which is amazing. Our turnover on my income keeps growing thanks to my existing customers. Thank you. Voilà, so you also can find all those on our web page. Is that okay? So here a few more details about profit margins, because at the end of the day, when we create a business, it's because we want to create additional income. So here I've got the list. So you see books, letters and poems, music album. Here you've got the recommended, no, here you've got the price, you buy them depending on the quantity. Here you've got the recommended retail price. Here you've got the production costs. So for instance, for a book, you've got to deduct the cost of the ink. Because it's just text printed in black and white, it's pretty low, and we've put it at 10p. Here you've got the net margin, and here's the average margin. So you see that for the books, you can make an average margin of £13.85, letters of poems of £7.85, music albums at £14.30, the cartoons at £20.90, and so on. So that will give you an idea about the margin you can get for each product. Does that make sense? I know the figures are a bit smaller. So if you need, at the end of the webinar, just send me an email and I will send you this document so that you can look on at the margins. But you've got amazing margins, and I will be showing you later on as well for the free stuff that you get. Okay. Alors, I've prepared some few examples of sales forecast depending on the channels you are using. So I've just put some classical ones. So for example, if you sell on internet, let's say you sell 50 items per month. Alors, I just explain you the way it has been calculated. After it will be the same for each other example. So here it's the average price. So here for internet, we put an average basket at £20. Usually it probably would be a bit bigger, but here we kept it simple at 20. You multiply by 50. So then you will earn 1,000. From that, you deduct the price of the stock, which is £275. On here, you get your net margin. So if you sell 50 items on your website per month, you will generate £725. Here we've got examples of direct sales. So if you sell 100 items, you do the same calculation and you've got margin of £1,950. If you do fairs and markets, here we took a basis of 50 items per event, same calculation, just here you also deduct the cost of the event. So that's how much you could generate in this type of events. I've got some few more examples with a word of mouth. Our customer loyalty, this one is quite important because fidelization is a key strength of those type of products. And that's why we've developed some training about, to help distributors to better manage their existing customers, do, for instance, newsletters, and bring content, and just to get this loyalty and have those customers coming back to buy some more. And what we see as well is that with existing customers, the average basket tends to increase. So here's an amazing potential, and we've shared some few figures here with you. Door-to-door is more an example of where distributors who build partnership. So, for instance, they might know people around them that do lingerie meetings or cosmetics or, you know, those type of meetings. So they already have got, you know, a set of customers. So what they can do is just to do a partnership, train the person on the, so that's an example of the way you can build a team doing the door-to-door. All right, does that make sense? Okay, so here it's another way of looking at things. You say, I want to earn such amount. So here we've done on average across all margins. So we've calculated on average margin across the products. So just to give you a rough idea. So if you want to generate £500, you will need to sell 22 items. And then you will have a turnover of £778. If you want to earn £1,000, so that earning, the turnover is, you know, the money you will get, but from that you will have to deduct the cost of the merchandise and so on. So if you want really to earn in your pocket 1,000, it means you've got to sell 44 products and so on. So if you want to earn £3,000, you need to sell 132 items. So that's you know, a different way of you to look at things on how much money you could generate with the products. Is that good? You are still with me with so much information? Okay. All right, so now let's talk about, because I was telling you my world online is a turnkey concept. One big element of the turnkey concept is a turnkey website. So we can provide the turnkey website where so it's your website. You choose your domain name, you call it whatever you like, and you book it, and we show you how to do it. And you've got full back office access, which allows you to manage over time your website as you wish. And of course, we provide with online and individual training so that you are fully trained on how to manage your site. Not necessarily at the beginning, because at the beginning, we always recommend you, you know, not to spend too much time over it. But you might, you know, in 3 months later on, 6 months later on, 2 years later on, you might want to add new functionalities, to add new products and so on. So we provide you with all the training so that you know how to do it. Let me show you briefly how it could look like. Okay, so here is an example of website. So you see it's fully responsive design website. And all the products are already included, all the functionalities. So, you know, you usually to have a website like that developed, it probably would cost between 10 to 20K. But with this turnkey website, everything is already done for you. And you see here, you've got the personalization elements. Your customer can just order. There's demo products as well as here, for instance, let's hear some music. Okay, so you see customers can listen to the music tracks. All that is fully personalized for you with your logo, with a color scheme. So that's what we mean by the turnkey website. So we've got a team of developers that will do everything for you. And the only thing you have to do with your website will be to integrate your payment method. On that also, you can do it with our teams. It takes 5 minutes, but that's the only thing we cannot do for you because it's confidential information. So that's what I mean by the turnkey website. Okay? All right. So basically, with My World Online, it's an easy and fast setup because basically once you order your pack, the same day you will receive your logins where you will be able to download the software, you will be able to access to the e-learning space, and from day one you can already start to get into the swing of things. You will follow your training whenever you like. It could be the next day, or sometimes distributors want to do it a bit later on. You choose. On before this training, we recommend that you have a look at module 1 and 2 of the training session so that you are already a bit familiar with how it works. So from day 1, so from the next day, you can do your training and you can be fully operational. And from day 3 to 5, your website as well is operational and you can start selling online your first products. Okay? All right, and as I mentioned early on, is that you can order stock at any time. So there's no minimal quantities. On that, you just order on our website. So it's just a click away. You select what you want and you order. All is included. There's no royalties, as I mentioned. Reorders are sent maximum within 48 hours. Usually it's much shorter, but let's be conservative. Let's say 48 hours. You've got promotional offers throughout the year, and you've got high profit margins, like I showed you on the table previously. Okay? Okay, so now, do you want to discover our webinar offer? Yeah, just put in the chat. Excellent. All right, okay, so our webinar offer today, you will get My World Online license for life, which is renewed each year, no fee involved, which will give you access to the full product range at £997 per year. The book software for instant personalization, and that's PC compatible. You will get unlimited ebook and activity book downloads. Here I should have put as well educative kits, so value of more than £1,000. You will get the turnkey e-commerce responsive design website that just show you, and we sell it separately at £3,490. You will get 12 months remote technical support. This means whenever you want to install an upgrade, or the first time you are afraid to do the installation yourself, that's no problem. You just give us a call or a little text on the chat and we'll do it for you remotely. We also will provide you with a marketing pre-designed personalized artwork files. So also that it's amazing, because when you want to develop catalogs, flyers, and when you have to do it with designers, it takes weeks. Budgets can be really heavy. So like that, you don't have to worry about any of that. We provide you with the source files so that you can just get printed. Okay? You get as well 2 hours of individual coaching that you can organize as you wish. Could be, I don't recommend to do 2 hours in one because it's too much to learn. It's better usually to do half an hour session. So you can organize those 2 hours as you wish. You also have got a stock of 10 music CD downloads, 10 DVD downloads, 10 Create Kids premium downloads, and you've got also access to the My World Online Academy on its affiliate program. And all that has got a total value of £9,600. And today, I've got an amazing offer where you can get it at £2,490 only. But this offer is only valid until tonight, midnight, and is limited to the first 10 buyers. So that is an amazing offer we've never done before. It's not even the price of the website, just to tell you how amazing it is. So if you want to enjoy it, it's valid until midnight for the first 10 buyers. And our guarantee as well, you've got a 30 days satisfied or reimbursed guarantee. You know, we are so sure. We know we've been doing it for 10 years and we've got the experience with our distributors. So we are so sure that it works that we propose this 30 days satisfied or reimbursed guarantee. That's great. Yeah? All right, and also just for this webinar, you can pay in several installments. You can decide to just pay on order, or if not, you can choose 2 installments, 3 installments, or 6 installments. And you've got the details here. Okay? All right, so just to summarize, so you can enjoy this webinar offer at £2,490 with a 30 days money back. And for that, you can go to this link, bit.ly/3W87IBV. And you will get all that. So the license for life, the book software, the unlimited ebooks and activity books downloads, the turnkey website, 12 months remote technical support, the marketing pre-design artwork, 2 hours of individual coaching, 10 music CD downloads, 10 DVD downloads, 10 Create Premium membership on the My World Online Academy and its affiliate program. So if you go to this link, let me show you. Voilà. Okay, so here is, you can choose. So you've got the details here. You can choose here. You just add to basket. If you want to pay in several installments, you just choose the one you like. And, the offer will be updated here. Is available here, how many packs left. And what you can do as well is to add extra stock. So probably what you will want to do might be to add some extra books, for instance. Here you already have got some stock here, so might not be necessary to start with, but you might want just to add some few books. And you might say, oh, actually, I'd like few dinosaurs. Yes, I might want a bit of fairyland and so on. Okay, so that's where you can order on this link. You can order your pack. So here's a shorter version of the link. Okay, so now I've got a few more testimonials that I let you read. One about COVID. I did not want to speak too much about it because, we are getting so bored. I don't know for you, but for me, I don't want to speak about it anymore. It's okay. So I started the activity just before the lockdown. Despite my fears at the time, because of the circumstances, I have sold very well. Many to parents and grandparents. Setup is easy. Products of high quality and easy to prepare. And feedback from customers is amazing. It also got great feedback from the My World Online Academy with the new programs on the Little Yogi. It's a big hit. Highly recommend. Okay, yeah, so here we've got Alison that did some fairs. She sold 73 books on Saturday, 43 on Sunday, and also she had 60 CD downloads. So you see basically some amazing feedback from distributors. I've got some more here. Yeah, I don't know which one you would like me to read. We've got here Kimberly, she's a single mother. I wanted something I could also have my daughter understand and have fun with. My World Online allowed me the freedom to maximize my time and earn much needed additional income. Taking it to any baby show is guaranteed success, and so on. And now I've got some video testimonials. So let's start with Steve.
Hi, my name's Steve. Why did I join My World and I? Well, it was a bit of an accident, to be honest with you. I didn't know about them, I hadn't heard about them, and I was searching for a franchise opportunity, and I saw one of their videos which raised my curiosity. So I started to do a little bit more research, and the more I learned and the more I was convinced that this was the right activity for me. And I can tell you, I have not been disappointed by my decision. I sell at fairs, shops and through various partnerships, and I'm now looking a bit more into the web, although this is a new area for me, so I'm going to have to do a little bit more research. I keep selling more and more each month as well, and there are great profit margins. What I like most is that I can do all of the preparation work from home with just my computer. The stock doesn't take up much space. In fact, it all fits in a cupboard, so my wife is very happy as well. The products are easy and fast to personalize, so I can concentrate on the commercial side of the business. It really is a great activity, a market where there is great demand as well, so I'm confident I will keep selling more and more. It certainly gets a thumbs up from me.
Okay, on now with Katie.
Hi there. So I just wanted to thank My World and I for helping me to set up my booming business. The products sell really well, they're very innovative and very creative. My customers keep coming back to me and thanking me. So I just wanted to say thanks a lot. And, you know, it's been really nice to be able to have a little bit more freedom and time without a boss to just kind of work by myself from home at times. And it's also great that this opportunity has enabled me to combine my passion for books and children. So I just want to say thanks again.
Good, so let's move on. Okay, so let's summarize. So with this webinar offer, you will get the My World Online license for life with access to the full range of products. You will get the book software for instant personalization. You will get the turnkey e-commerce responsive design website with full back office. So the site is yours. 12 months remote technical support at any time when you need it. All the marketing pre-designed artwork files. 2 hours of individual coaching that you can organize as you wish. If you want a half an hour training to split it this way, that is fine. You've got a stock of 10 music CD downloads, 10 DVD downloads, 10 Crickets Premium downloads, and you've got access to the My World Online Academy. Total value of 9,600. On today until tonight, you get it for only £2,490 today. How does that sound? Excellent. Okay, so again, very important, it's valid only until midnight tonight and to the first 10 buyers. So here it is, and you've got the link here. All right? Okay, so now you have 2 choices. The first option is that you do nothing and you do not take this leap of faith, and that is 100% risk-free. But what we see with most entrepreneurs and most successful entrepreneurs is that they take the second option, is that you pony up this small investment, and sorry, there's a mistake here today, compared to all the value you will get in return, and just give it a shot. Yeah? So what you can do next, you go to this link, you choose your payment, if you pay on order or if you want several installments. And once it's done, you are ready to get started. So you will receive an email with your logins, with a link as well to book your training session, and you are ready to go. Okay, so here it is again. And before we move on to the Q&A sessions, you know, I was mentioning the gift for all the participants. So you can get samples, book, CD, DVD as a download. So for that, you can just email us at info@myworldonline.co.uk, and we'll send you the details we need to personalize the product, and you will be receiving the free products as downloads. And also, as mentioned earlier on, if you want to have the market research, again, you send the email at info@myworldonline.co.uk, and we'll be adding this information. Is that okay? Sorry, I was thirsty. All right, so you also can speak with an advisor. So for that, you can go, you can book online on Calendly. Here you've got the link, or send us an email, or simply call us. All right, so let's move on now to the Q&A session. All right, so I just take a minute to look at your questions and I go back. So in the meantime, you've got the link here. So let me see which answers we've not responded to yet. Okay, so I've got a question of Mark with regards to RRP, so recommended retail price. So for the books, it's $19.90. For the music album, it's the same. For the DVDs, it's $27.90. So, you know, as I was mentioning previously, it is a recommended retail price. You can adjust, you can choose the one you want, but us, we do market research so that we can best advise you on that. Does that make sense, Mark? Catalina, is it possible to do at international level, basically sell in any country? Yes, absolutely. Mainly on the site, because you never know where your customers are coming from. So yes, you can. And because products are available in several languages, that's possible. Oh, I missed, Andrew, I missed a bit of your presentation. How does it work for people to pay on the website? Do they pay us directly with credit card? Not very clear on that. Yeah, Andrew, yeah, good question. So yes, it's your website, so customers pay you. There's just a technical thing to do for payment integration. On this way, your customers can pay you by credit card, by bank transfer, but they pay you directly. Nothing goes via us. It will be a standard. You can integrate with your bank, and for that, we are here to advise you on the best way to do it. Okay. What's the best printer? Alors, basically, you need a laser printer. Black and white is enough. Standard black and white laser printer. I would say probably you can get some for about £100. If you go for color laser printer, it will be more around £250. But to make the books, for instance, if you already have got an inkjet color printer, then it probably will make more sense to buy a black and white laser printer. But you know, standards that you buy at PC World or whatever. Yeah. Okay. All right. How long is the license valid for? That's from Sam. Basically, it's for life, and that's a big plus of the concept is that you don't have, you know, to renew your license every year or every 3 years. Once you've got your license, it's for life. You can put on hold, you can stop it. For that, you just have to let us know. You give us a call or send us an email. So it's very flexible with this regard. So yes, I'm for life. I work full-time, but interested to do it part-time. Is it possible? Yes, absolutely. Because we saw there's so many ways of developing the concept. You can organize your workload as you wish. So you can do it part-time, few hours a week. That's totally up to you. Does that answer your question? Yeah. Okay. Shakila. No, I think we've answered. Shakila was saying, would we need a color printing? That is quite expensive. No, you don't, because all the pages, I forgot where I put them. Yeah. Sorry. So all the pages are pre-printed in color. So basically you print in black and white. So ink consumption is really low. What else? Yeah, we've answered that. Sarah, I have a PC which is 4 years old. Will it work? Yes, there's no reason why it should not work. Yeah, should be fine. Okay. All right, I've got Vicky. Thank you very much, Vicky. I love your concept. When will I receive my pack? So basically, as soon as you order, within about a few hours, if it's during the day, it will be on the spot. If it's during the night, it will take a bit longer. But as soon as you order, you will receive a confirmation. You will get access to the e-learning space. So very, very quickly, you will be able to get started. And as I was saying before, whenever you, so as soon as you book your pack, what I recommend is that you book some time for your training. And usually we do, to start with, 2 training sessions. The first one will be to help you to install the software, to make sure all is okay, show you what is important on the training space. And also we do a separate training session on the website. And usually we organize shorter training session of about 1 hour. Before we were doing like half a day, and it's far too much. So now we prefer to do shorter sessions so that we focus on one subject at a time. So basically, yeah, to answer your question, you get started nearly straight on. Okay, and when you order extra stock, so for instance, extra stock for the books, we ship it the next day and you receive it at home within about 3 to 4 working days. Okay? Webinar bonus, Emma, how long it's valid for? It's only until tonight. So yeah, I know it's really fast and there's only 10 spots available. Okay? We've got Dawn. I'm not great with computers. Will it be okay for me? Yes, Dawn. No worries. It's the software is, as you saw on the demo, is extremely simple. We also show you how to do it. So you don't need to have any technical expertise, even for the website, because it's all done for you. The only thing you have to do is a payment integration. If you are afraid, we do it together. So then you just have to click, we put it as a favorite. You just have to click, look at your orders and prepare the product. So absolutely, you don't have to be an expert on computers. That works absolutely fine. Okay, any more questions? I'm just aware of time. Yes, okay, Sarah, yes, Sarah, I will forward you the replay. So just give me a couple of hours and I will, so that it can upload. And you will get a replay so that if you want to watch again some parts of the webinars. Okay, all right, so thank you very much for attending and for staying until the end. So I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. So if you want to book, you can do so until tonight midnight for the first-time buyers on this link. And if you've got questions, you can contact me on this number, 0208 123 7678, or email me at info@myworldonline.co.uk. Go to our web. Yeah, and I forgot to say also, there's a chat on the website where you can reach us quickly. So thank you very much, and look forward to speaking with you very soon.